I'm your host, Aiden Hart, and welcome to SPOTcast. I'm joined by my guests Xander.
Hi.
And EJ.
Hello.
Recently, 29-year-old internet personality Desmond Amofah, known as Etika, was suffering a mental breakdown as his fans watched, days later in June, committing suicide. During multiple streams on Twitch over the past year, he was seen struggling with his mental health, while thousands simply sat and watched each stream. Nowadays, as a society, our fans so disconnected from creators that they will sit idly by and watch as they suffer, or is out of our control. This is SPOTcast. First of all, do either of you know who Etika is?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I'm aware who he is.
How did you find out about him?
I found out about him because he was in other people's videos, because he was very active in the community.
He was a very popular person in the internet, and many people talked about him and had many things about him.
What was he most known for?
He was probably most known for his video game announcement reactions, more specifically, like Nintendo announcements.
Have you ever watched any of his streams in general?
No, I haven't watched any of his streams.
I have not.
When did you hear about his death?
A few days before they found his body, I heard that he went missing, but the day they found his body, that's when I found out that he was dead.
I was unaware of his death until fairly recently.
What do you think could have been done to help him?
I feel like the community could have helped out with his mental illness because that was one of his main problems that he had, and he ended up committing suicide about it.
Did it affect you, if at all?
Yeah, it affected me. It made me sad to hear that he wasn't alive anymore.
Have you ever wanted to be a YouTuber or streamer?
Yeah, I mean, growing up in the age where the internet and YouTube is prevalent, I as a kid, like many before, would want to be a rock star. I wanted to be a YouTuber. Though, I mean, as I grow up, it's not really my passion or anything, but it still would be cool to be a YouTuber.
Yeah, I've considered it when I was younger. It never really was the ultimate decision of mine, but it was just a little side option I could have done.
After seeing something like this, how does it change your mind about wanting to be a YouTuber?
I don't think it changes my mind, really. I don't really feel discouraged from being a YouTuber any more than I would have already been. But it also doesn't really make me want to be one. I mean, I don't see why it would encourage me to be one.
It would definitely reconsider my choice of being a YouTuber.
Do you think anything could have prevented his death?
I think some things, could have helped ease the pain. Like back when he was having mental breakdowns or, just suffering or whatever, people were online making memes of it, making fun of his situation. And as he said in his video that he released several days before he was found, his body was found, he mentioned how he felt like he had no one, felt lonely and whatever, and I'm sure that people making fun of his situation online didn't help with how he felt.
Following his death, several YouTubers who knew of him are bringing awareness to mental health resources. Why do you think it takes someone committing suicide to bring light to these issues?
I feel like it's to prevent other people from committing suicide too, and it takes someone as big as Etika to make awareness like this.
Why do you think fans feel detached from the creators that they watch?
I think it's because since you see them on the screen all the time, it's kind of like watching. It's like almost like they're a fictional character, because all you do is see them on the screen. So it's hard to actually think about the fact that they're a real human being.
That'll do it for SPOTcast. I'd like to thank my guests Xander.
Thank you.
And EJ.
Thank you.
For Spot 127, I'm Aiden Hart.